read somewhere on Twitter that we're not calling it the Grammys anymore. We're calling it the scams. Yo, I died. So we all know it was the Grammys last night, and some of y'all favorite celebrities popped out, did the whole celebratory, I won a Grammy, you know, this, that, and the other. I'm not really here to talk about who wore what and who won this and who won that, and although I will say Beyonce made history last night, and of course we are not surprised about that because Miss Beyonce has been snatching our entire wigs since the age of 9. So it's not a surprise to me that she had to enlist her daughter Blue Ivy to come and snatch our wigs and our scalps and our edges, you know, showing her how to do the proper snatching very early at age. So congratulations to Blue and Beyonce. Of course, this is what we expect. They're giving us what we already know that they deserve. The real tea and the real convo is about Nicki. But why, of course? Last night, while the Grammys were airing, of course, none other, the Queen, was trending, y'all. Now, if you're wondering why is this news, it's because my good sis wasn't even there. She didn't perform. She wasn't even mentioned, okay? But she was mentioned. We're going to get into it. And I really just think that, like, Black Twitter, or just Twitter as a whole, finally have come around and came to their senses, and we're now trying to figure out and understand the weight of Onika Tanya and what she has done for this rap game. So last night, Megan and Cardi performed their song WAP, and the influence, okay, was so obvious that she started trending on Twitter. Cardi's whole entire look down to the pink wig was inspired by Nicki Minaj, y'all. Seriously, the whole entire outfit. Now, I don't imagine Cardi sitting around like reliving and rethinking about past Grammy performances, outfits, and things of that nature. I honestly don't think that she is really or was really interested in, you know, music that much anyway back in the day. Honestly, that's just the impression that she gives to me. But I know that somebody on her team definitely was, you know, going through the handbook, going through, you know, who it is and what it meant to be a tastemaker, and literally made a replica of the same outfit that Nicki Minaj was wearing at the Grammy performance in 2012, I believe. Like I said, I don't really expect much from Cardi, but somebody, maybe it was her stylist, her hairdresser girl, who knows, somebody was hip and knew how to implement the formula. Like, sis, wear this and do this and don't forget the pink wig in the process type formula. The outfits were so similar, it was like they didn't even try. Like, pick me up and place me down. Like, you know how you go shopping at the store and you get the outfit on the mannequin, you at least put your own taste on it. Nah, it was none of that. She gave very much replica circa 2012. Like, if they were copying on a test like for plagiarism, they were literally copying word for word. They didn't even try to like switch the sentence structure at all, like for real. And I really don't even think it would be that much of a big of a deal if Cardi and Nicki didn't have that feud that they have. Because let's face it, Nicki Minaj is the standard. Period. She's the standard for female rap. So I get it, like, why try to fix something if it's not broken? But I think what makes it corny is Cardi pranced and pooched in these streets for years, talking crazy, being disrespectful to Nicki, denouncing her, and this, that, and the other, turns around and looks exactly like her years later. I mean, like, for real, like, do y'all remember when Cardi was literally dragging Nicki through these Twitter streets? Not even like it was Cardi and her fans, and she was giving them like the fuel to the fire type. Girl, the same girl who isn't really that musically inclined, she just so happened to pick a side hustle that blew up, okay? No, sis don't write her own raps. We know that. She struggles with keeping the rhythm on her own songs, and she clowned Nicki for years just to pull up in the same outfit that she wore years ago. Make that make sense. I can't, so I'm not. Because I know I might be coming off a little stan-ish, but y'all, it was getting under my skin. The bigger issue that I had with this whole Nicki and Cardi thing was the fact that y'all were so quick to jump ship. Not only did y'all jump ship, but y'all were actually gunning and rooting and pitting them against one another. Nicki, a beloved writer and an artist, because that's what she is. She writes her own music. Y'all came for the queen, for a chick that, you know, gives us lip sync lyrics who can't even hold the beat. I mean, like, that's just a fact. The point of the matter is y'all were just gunning so hard to see this black woman fall, and I don't like that. Now, definitely Nicki has her own set of trials and tribulations, but don't we all? And I just feel like y'all I did way too much for the girls, your favorites, to show up looking just like Nicki Minaj. Isn't that funny? I really feel like it's just rooted in the humiliation that y'all love to do and project onto black women, but that's a whole different conversation, so I won't get into that right now. The other major point is Doja Cat, and I'll have to be honest, I struggle. I struggle with Doja Cat. And the reason being is because I was really a true fan of this girl. I really liked her. I was here for her. She's creative. She's one of those chicks that is just naturally creative. She is a creative person. And she writes her own music. Girl, the girl's resourceful. She can sing. She can dance. She puts it together. She has her own little, quick style. I was rocking with Doja with a terrible, ill-fitting synthetic wig movement, okay? And we all know that Doja came out and made those statements about, her textured hair and, black women, and just, she just did this whole little thing that I was just like ridiculous. And it's just something that don't sit right in my spirit just yet with Doja. But I would have liked to been able to celebrate with her and understand that, like, she's been down in the trenches. Like, you know what I mean? She didn't just so happen to luck up on fame like some other artists who just don't even, who I can't even say they're an artist. They're a product, okay? And that's the difference too. But Doja is deserving and she's talented. Make no mistake about it. I just, I'm still kind of like looking at her like a white woman a little bit, just a little bit. And although she struggles with her blackness, she eats, she leaves, she comes, she leaves no crumbs. And that's what she did at the Grammys, apparently. I didn't watch the full performance, and, I'm excited for her. And she was nominated for Best New Artist. I think she was nominated for 3 Grammy Awards, coming from a girl who used to be, making poorly edited, poorly produced videos, but making it jump, you know what I'm saying? And I guess that's a good, methods of handling controversy is just, leave, say what you gotta say a little racist stuff, leave, come back, and just give us really good content, really good images, really good everything, because that's what she did. I digress. Many people are comparing Doja Cat's loss last night to that of Nicki Minaj. The same thing happened to her back in 2012, which I'll just catch you up real quick. Nicki Minaj was having like one of the best years of her life. She just released the Pink Friday album, which if you don't remember, okay, Pink Friday was that deal. She had, her perfume, her fragrances. She had dropped the line at Kmart. Like, she was just doing her thing. She had like major number ones on the Billboard charts at the moment. They, at the Grammys, she was nominated 4 times, I believe. And they gave her a spot to perform. They gave her, she was included in the promo, but she ended up not winning that year. And just to put it into context, let's take a little trip down, whatever she was nominated for. I think the music that she had charted, let me check. So in 2012, she had like 12 top 10 hits of 20 songs. She was number 1 with Girl on Fire with Alicia Keys. Super Bass peaked at number 3. Bottoms Up with Trey Songz was at number 3. My Chick Bad with Luda peaked at number 3. Making Proud. So she was on a lot of features. So Miss Nicki Minaj was moving around. This is when you could put her on anybody's feature and it was blowing up. And still today. Your Love, Your Love, Your Love. Yeah, remember that? Girl, Miss Nicki Minaj was doing what she needed to do back in 2011. This Right Through Me peaked at number 1. So that was Anaconda. Oh no, that was 2004. I'm wrong. I was about to say. I remember Anaconda because she was mad she didn't win on that video. But the point I'm trying to make is Nicki Minaj was giving us the things. She was giving us the things of the things, and they did not recognize her. They ended up giving her 0 awards. She was nominated for 4, lost all of them, and for Best New Artist, she lost to a white guy, Bon Iver, who I still haven't heard a slither of his music. So Doja was in the same category with a few others for Best New Artist, and Doja, on the other hand, I think she had Say So was her single, and it was number 1. It was everywhere. And she had a couple of other smaller, hits that were charting on the Billboard charts and everything like this. But her main number 1 was just Say So, which I admit was a huge song. It wasn't my favorite, You know, it was kind of really kind of whitewashed, giving me very, very much Diana Ross of the Supremes, just very commercialized package, bubblegum yum song. Because, you know, if you've been around for Doja, you know she can give it to you for real. So, but admittedly, the song was a bop, and it was everywhere. So people were saying like, oh, they're doing her the same way that they're doing Nicki Minaj. They're doing her the same way that they did Nicki Minaj in 2012. But I disagree, because Megan Thee Stallion ended up winning Best New Artist, and she won 3 out of the 4 times she was nominated. Okay, and I don't think that Megan is undeserving. Like, when you look at the numbers, Megan had a #1 with WAP and Savage Remix. So she had 2 #1s technically. Boop. So, I mean, I don't think it's the same thing. And I'm questioning, why do y'all feel that Doja's getting the Nicki Minaj treatment at the Grammys when Megan is so much more deserving? Not because #1s and this, that, and the third, but like, sis is moving around, she won. Not to say that, I mean, I haven't listened to Doja's album. I'll admit, I haven't. Wanted to, but I just was like, nah, girl, I'm not streaming it over here. But, you know, I don't think it's the Nicki Minaj treatment, and I just think that, like, the girl is going to come back next time and give us the more, you know, more albums, more music, more features, and she's going to continue to grow into the industry. But to say it's the Nicki Minaj song, I don't know. But what I will say is, Nicki was all throughout the Grammys without even being at the Grammys. That's the flex. And in that moment, we really need to recognize as a culture and as a people, you know, how valuable she is. And I just hope that people give her things and stop playing with her, stop playing in her face, stop playing in our face. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll be down there lurking and reading your comments as I always do. Okay, I see you down there looking like a maid like you always do. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Share it on Twitter. Share it around to your homegirls. Let it be known that, you know, Miss Nicki, she needs her things, okay? And I need my things as well. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.